Hello, welcome to Once the Force of Stars podcast. Mine's Phil, of course, and for the third time today, good evening, gentlemen.
We're kind of in the evening now. We predicted it.
I know.
It's nice to get the proper intro in, yeah.
yes, indeed. But yes, hello, as usual by George and Dave, and on here we are, May the 4th. We thought we may have something for you in the evening, and it turns out we do. So, of course, earlier in the day we had our Clone Wars episode, we've had our top 10 video, and now we actually have breaking news. George, you're the one that brought this to everyone's attention. So, do you want to go through it?
This isn't your typical Variety Deadline Hollywood breaking news. This is the news of the news. This is StarWars.com have officially announced that the legendary Taika Waititi, who they put in their first sentence on the press release, who recently won Best Adapted Screenplay, first three words of the article, Academy Award winner. Absolutely adore that. He will be writing and directing a new Star Wars feature film. Theatrical release. I think that's a big thing now. That Disney Plus is a thing, but theatrical is very important. So there was a rumor many months ago that Taika would be involved with this. That obviously there's so many people announced, there's so many Star Wars films. It's never official to this on StarWars.com. So before we break into that, we'll then go this sort of companion piece with Taika is Christy Wilson Cairns, who co-wrote the screenplays in 1917. Obviously, if you haven't heard of that, that's the Incredible War film, and the upcoming Edgar Wright horror film Last Night in Soho. She will be co-writing it with Taika. And then aside from just Taika Waititi news, we also have Leslie Headland is going to be writing and basically producing a new Star Wars show for Disney Plus. She will be the showrunner and executive producer, and they've confirmed this is in addition to Cassian, Kenobi, and Mandalorian. There was an article a couple weeks ago which I forgot to put in our schedule last week. That's my bad. So at least this is kind of the first time we could discuss it. But the key thing at the end of this announcement, release dates have not yet been announced for either project. No. Now that's the basis of the argument. Firstly, guys, let's go straight into the juggernaut, Taika Waititi. I love this guy. Mandalorian. Yep. He's already tested himself at Lucasfilm. He did the finale to Mandalorian Season 8. Having the knowledge of watching...
Mandalorian Season 8? What?
Sorry, what did we miss?
I've seen things you people wouldn't understand. God. If anyone's seen the Mandalorian episode 8, then you know he directed the best episodes. If you have watched since this morning the new Disney Gallery series, it's basically a director's roundtable. The most amount of time is given to Dave Filoni, then Taika Waititi. I'm not using this as at any moment to not criticize, but say they were more important to Lucasfilm. But when the Mandalorian was announced, Taika Waititi was the big name of the directors they announced. Filoni was the Star Wars guy who'd never done live action. Bryce Dallas Howard, up and coming. I think it was the second project she directed. Yes. Deborah Chow done a lot of TV. I can't pronounce his name. Rick
Fumiyama.
Yeah, Fumiyama. He had done a couple of films, but he hadn't broke through. Taika was the household name to direct an episode. And when they said it was the finale, I think that was a very big moment. They discussed in this series the kind of choices behind some of the directors and what episode they had. Like they wanted Bryce on episode 4 because they thought it was one of the hardest episodes to do, which was actually quite interesting hearing that when they went into it properly. But he's on Disney's books. He's returning to Thor, doing the Thor, is it Love and Thunder?
Yes.
The only Marvel film, because of Taika Waititi, that's not finishing with the trilogy, it's going to get an outright 4th solo film, which hasn't happened yet. No. Until Taika Waititi got involved. The man had Christian Bale come out of superhero retirement. The person that turned off $50 million to play Batman again was desperate to be in a Taika Waititi film, so he's in Thor. Like, let that sink in. This is, to me, massive. I know this is breaking news and whatnot, but we don't need to go overboard, like between every line, because some people would. But do we think this is a standalone individual film, or do you think this could be a part of something bigger?
Personally, I would think standalone for now, but I think they would leave it open enough that were it successful, or when they showed it to Disney, if they like it enough, they could leave it open enough to add in things from there. But I think for now, after what Bob Iger said, about doing too many films at too many points and kind of push the boat, especially without having 4 TV shows, which we'll come to later. I think they'll do one film and then leave it at that and see how they feel. They may go, yes, okay, after the production's begun, after they've shown a rough cut, they may go, right, here are 2 more or 3 more, or whatever they do. They may give him more, but I think for now, personally, one film.
It's going to be interesting. It's very much for me going to depend on what era they give him, and if it's something we already know in the timeline, or it is something that they're going to take to this new High Republic era.
High Republic, yes.
So I don't know where they're going to place him. I'm very interested to find that out before we kind of think of if they give him. I think firstly, yes, they'll give him one movie and they'll see how that goes. Because obviously they gave Solo, and had that been bigger and done more business, I'm sure he would have had a second one in the works as well. So I'm very interested to see where they put him in the timeline. Whether he's had, I'm guessing he probably has had a say in where he wanted his story to be. You don't get Taika to come in and you're giving him all this is where we want it, this is what you're going to have. He's probably going to come in with his own ideas of what he wants to do, especially after working on The Mandalorian. He may have come in and said, this is the era I want to be in, and this is my idea. I'm really interested to see, especially with the co-writer as well. Obviously, of someone working with Edgar Wright as well, I think would be really a good visual storyteller. So I think it'd be really interesting to see where he's going to be set before we see what he's getting into.
I think we kind of hinted this before we hit record. They've not officially cancelled Celebration yet, but this is the kind of Celebration news that would headline the final panel on the final day. Here's the new director, here's the new showrunner, here's a new writer. Bosh, enjoy, come back next year. I know, again, not looking into it too much, this sounds like by Celebration, we've just hit our big news day on May the 4th. Because why not? Perfect time to do it. We've kind of said looks like it's going to be one of the busier May the 4ths in quite a while. I think that's down to last year. Celebration was, 3 weeks before May the 4th?
Yeah, it was.
And, previous years they've done April or July. Whereas now we don't know when the next one's going to be, so do it today. It's the best time you can do it. It's better than a Bob Iger quarterly Disney results telephone call where he just casually drops it. But to me, getting Taika in, I am a humongous fan of What We Do in the Shadows. It's one of my favourite comedies. The TV adaptation of it, which he is involved with, has grown into TV shows that should have been awful because I don't like stuff being touched like that. But they've done such a different direction, and it's probably already better than the film, which is a big thing to say. Jojo Rabbit's outstanding if anyone's not seen it.
I need to see it. It's on my to watch list.
He rightfully won the Oscar for writing that as well. It's such good fun. The thing is with Taika, he's this very funny guy that people think, he doesn't just do comedies. He can write hearts, and that's what Jojo has. It's a drama.
Oh, my word, yeah.
It's got really big emotional moments, and you kind of want that from Star Wars. Like, yes, obviously, it's Star Wars that you're going to have to follow to some kind of rules within Star Wars. You're not going to be able to have a political espionage drama, but if he's going to definitely be able to put his own stamp on it, and to me that makes it very exciting. I think now as a household name, people say he not got lucky with Thor, but Marvel got lucky that they were able to get Taika back on board to Thor before Jojo Rabbit, because he's now someone that can probably get onto any project he wants. Doing Star Wars. We know he's not doing Mando Season 2. He said that in an interview. He'd already filmed his new film during it, so he couldn't do it. And I bet in the background he was probably having these phone calls like, I'll do a film. Yeah, I can't do Mandalorian, but I can do a film. I can picture that. But
I do reckon though he'll be back for Mando 3.
I hope so. I'd like to. But so that's me with Taika. We just quickly dip into the TV series.
Sure.
Because I know we're limited for time today. So Leslie Headland is showrunning this new Disney Plus series. The report a couple of weeks ago indicated in advance that this is a female-centric series. None of us really care about that, but unfortunately a lot of morons do. And by putting that in the description, it got them all the clicks they needed for grown men to click on it and moan. Not that the Mandalorian, Cassian, and Kenobi, their press releases never said that they're male-centric series. But if this is new, the rumor was it was a new era, new timeline. Obviously, that could be anything. Could be 10 years before episode 1. But I'm very excited for this. I've not seen Russian Doll, which is the series.
I do think it would be High Republic.
I think this could be High Republic on movie.
Yeah, I'm with you on that as well. I think that she's been brought in specifically to start this out. Russian Doll has got some amazing reviews. I haven't, again, not something I've seen myself, but apparently it's a really good series as well. So she's coming in from the back of really good TV to come and push more new TV. And I think that's maybe what we need for the High Republic, a TV series where they build the characters out and you can then shoot off from that when you have this really strong base. So you're not just introducing a movie that people aren't kind of aware of what the era is and what the characters are and what's going on at the time. I think it's a really good way for people to dip their toes into the era and build upon that.
Yeah, completely agree.
And I think as well there's a footage from her at the Rise of Skywalker red carpet in LA. And if anyone's seen the clip, the guy's like, "Oh, would you ever want to work on a Star Wars film?" And it's the Ewan McGregor response he did for 5 years. Of, "Oh yeah, if Disney ever want me, give me a phone call. I'm around." And I'm guessing at that point she'd already probably signed on or been pitching it. So I don't think you just get
by that point probably would have signed on
to be at the Star Wars premiere and not have any affiliation to Star Wars and not be as big a household name as other people that can just turn up. That's a pretty big giveaway. So a nice bit of news for May the 4th. Big news. And obviously, as time goes by, we will find out more and more. Taika Waititi does have 2 films he's got 1 film to finish, and then he's got to start filming Thor. So this is going to be 2022.
Honestly, I think possibly it would be for 2022.
Thor comes out February 2022, so no way can the Star Wars film come out.
Well, there's the 2022, 2024, 2026 slot, so it could be the 24 slot.
Without sort of guessing too much, they're either going to switch release dates, push it to 23, because Disney's pushed back like 2 years worth of films now with everything that's happening. So I'd say push it to 2023, or it's likely to be 2024, because he's a busy guy. He's got to finish post-production, then start filming Thor, then do an Oscar season again, then do post-production. There's a lot that can happen, so... that's our May the 4th breaking news. We are praying that this is the last bit of breaking news. Just 3 videos in 1 day is quite a lot already. So if there is going to be a 4th, I'd rather they let us know now rather than then. But
unfortunately, we would have loved to add Lego Star Wars game into this news as well, but they are holding that now till the summer, apparently, before we get anything from that in terms of a date.
They'll announce at E3 Online, which is a shame. We were hoping for today. It should have been today. Really should have been.
The Cowards just released box art. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful, but it's not the same. We want a release date, damn it.
But anyway, that's everything I've got to say.
Indeed. Same.
Yeah.
Cool.
Really good day, really good Britain news. I'm really happy with what Taika being brought on. Obviously, there's Star Wars and it is directors. So I'm thinking Taika should make it all the way to getting a film out. So
there are some where
nice.
Get shot. I don't think Taika's one. I think Taika, as soon as that contract's been signed, that's been sealed in Disney's vault and not going anywhere.
It will look worse on Disney if anything happened, because this guy he's hot. They've done well to get him. He's now got a list queue of films to do. They've done well to get him signed up, and he might have been signed up for quite a while as well.
Indeed.
Absolutely, yeah. I can't see it being a quick thing that's been signed. It's been a while.
No, compared to this, which is and has and will be a quick thing, as we do have time and other things are pressing. However, it's May the 4th. We're always happy to be here, no matter what day. Every day is Star Wars Day. But until next time, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Once the Force of Star Wars Podcast, at The Force Podcast. You can find the video for this later on our Facebook and YouTube pages. And, of course, the audio version will be up later on our Podbean, Stitcher, Spotify, and iTunes. Our merchandise is available in the TeePublic link in the description down below. Until next time, we've been Once the Force. May the Force always be with you. Good night.